What is up, guys? It's your boy No Risk, No Premium, back with another episode of the market overview, guys. Today we had our continuation down day today, meaning we did not make a higher high or a lower high. Matter of fact, we made a lower high and a lower low. Right? You can see here on the daily chart now. This little green candle here, obviously, the future starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's what started that there, but this is the candle that we traded today. We knew basically yesterday, we said, look, unless we get back above 4,200 for the most part, more than likely we're going to see some more downside. And we did, right? We just had all day long lower highs. Now we had the double top intraday after the bottom out pattern. But if you take a look at at the 4 hour here, you can see, right? You can see we said anything under 41.88 yesterday, or excuse me, 41.90. Under 41.90 was the short, right? Look where we opened, right? Look where we opened and allowed for us to get under that 41.90, which brought us all the way down to 41.75, 41.72. We said 41.60 would be a level for us. We didn't quite get there, which is good for bulls to hold in that area, but you could see here maybe there was something to do with this wick of this candle here. I don't know. But looking here, let's go to the 1 hour chart. It does look like we could possibly be setting up. Okay, we could possibly be setting up, right? Because this is still a downtrend, but bouncing off of this 41.64 area tomorrow. And then basically we're going to have to clear 4,200 for me to think that there is the end of this pullback. I think the pullback area though of 41.64 would be ideal. So I will be looking for that level tomorrow. Slight dip under 41.72, creating a lower low. Just a liquidity grab could be in play. We'll see. I know how you see how big this area into 41.64 was back here. Let's see if we get that back test and then go tomorrow. Okay, really quickly, I've been fucking up the beginning of this and not saying what we should expect tomorrow on the data. I don't know what's been going on. I haven't been bad like that in a while. Tomorrow, though, what we're going to expect, a bunch of pre-market data. We can see 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here. 8:15 is the ADP numbers, but 8:30 jobless claims will be interesting to look at. Then 15 minutes in at 9:45, manufacturing PMI, and then construction spending comes out at 10 a.m. as well as some ISM manufacturing numbers there as well. Lots of like crude oil stuff coming out, at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that'll be something you'll want to take a peek at, but it won't really, I don't know if we'll quite move like we do, at the pre-market at the 8:30 data or even at the 9:45, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard, but still to know. Parker speaking at what? Is that 3 p.m.? Will be 3 p.m., right? I think. Right? 12. All right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I think so. I'm not on the 24-hour clock, but I'm pretty sure that's where that'd be. So check out for that as well. That's still during market hours. So we want to pay attention there. All right. Okie dokie. On to the charts, though. On to the charts. What do we got? Looking for this 41.64 to really give us a bounce. So I'll be paying attention there tomorrow. Likely a long level unless we just dip down and hold 41.75 area. First off, okay, if we hold there, you see a bottoming pattern, great. We don't quite get down, or even a little before creating a higher low, and then maybe us trending back up. We get trending back up. So let's see. It's either 41.75, 41.64 tomorrow. I'll be watching for two bounce areas. Underneath 41.64, I think we could easily get a rotation back down to that 41.21, 4,100 below there. Okay, so if you want the bull case to play out, right? And the bull case would be this. Let's look at the daily chart here. Look how long we've been in this consolidation here, right? All of this TTM squeeze, all this consolidation. It looks like a breakout should be happening. So we want to get back above that 42.40 for the most part. Back above 4,200 starts it. Okay, before we really got to get above 42.25 for me to really think this party's going to keep on going up. So tomorrow I'll be watching any dips into 41.75 or into 41.64. Okay, 41.65. 41.75, excuse me, today's low, and then 41.64, right top of that balance area. Let's take a peek what happens there. On to SPY, S&P 500. Gonna look, about as identical to this ES chart as you can get, right? As you can see, came down and bounced right at 416.50. Right at this 416.50. So it ends up being this level right here. So let's just put a price target there, right? Whoa, what was that? Jeez. Uh, activate. Jeez, what was that? Toss that up here, which was basically the low of today, right? This candle was the high. Where is oh, okay. Yep. As you can see there, right? Look where the bounce was, right? Right into that area right there. Okay, cool. So this is going to be yesterday low a day. You want to mark that level. I still think we could get a bounce here tomorrow as well, or maybe just above it, which would show us, just like on the ES chart, right? That higher low. So maybe it comes in just above. I don't know. But if we get below it, there is this gap to fill down right here. There is a gap to fill down. Starts here at 415.25 area, takes you down to about 414.50. Okay, if it doesn't bounce here, I will be looking at one of these two levels. Likely the first gap fill attempt doesn't work, and that'll likely be a bounce if it comes in the pre-market. Just make sure you pay attention. But until we clear what? We got to clear this high of the day here. We have to clear this high of the day here. We got to clear 419, call it 419.25, right? Which was really the breakdown, right, of this double, not a double bottom, but Friday's, what's this? Friday, the bounce area Friday, right? Holding, or excuse me, what is this? Yeah, bounce area Friday. This is Tuesday. Then the bounce Tuesday here, right? For that continuation and bounce here, like through the end of the day. So we had it gotten underneath it on the open, then basically back tested it. We talked about it on the, if you're in the if you're in the Wolves of Wealth Discord with us, we talked about this morning. Watch that gap fill rejection, right? Watch that gap fill rejection. It came perfectly, right? It came almost perfectly. Gap fill rejection, almost perfect. What we were watching for that I think it was like 419 area as a reject, and we almost got it to the penny. Really nice. Okay, then came down and had our nice bottoming pattern bounce here. Not as quite as low as we thought, but nonetheless, you're going to want to watch this 416.25 or 415.25. One of these two levels, I think, will be interesting for a bounce spot tomorrow. If we do clear 419.25 to the upside, likely we just kind of run on up to 420.50, that 421, then 423 above there. Okay, guys, you don't want to forget, right? I'm talking this whole time. Okay, what are we starting to do here? Yes, we had a lot of sideways movement, but since this double bottom, right, we just been making a higher low, getting up higher low, right? Don't forget that the trend has been a macro, whether or not we need a pullback or a red day or whatever. Don't forget that. So if you think, more than likely, if you're going to be patient on any trade, it's likely to wait and be patient for what? For that spot where you could play the bounce, right? Because the higher probability trade would be to the upside. I am looking on this chart here, looking like I have a lot more lines than I really need. So likely after tomorrow's day, I'll go back on the 1 and 4 hour and likely take a few off and keep some of the more prominent ones on there. Because just going to the daily there, I got a little bit of anxiety checking it out, right? But nonetheless, guys, you're going to want to watch. Yeah, watch for 416. Okay, and then 415.25 area. We'll see what happens there. Futures are up 3 handles right now, so nothing crazy to write home. QQQ finally got its pullback, it seemed like, after just, running like a madman. You can see it there. Now it just kind of looks like huge flag stick, right? And are we kind of forming like just like a little like flag here? Like this is kind of, whoa, that's not how I want to do that. What? Why did that attach right there? That's what I wanted. Something like this. Like, are we kind of forming now, right? We might come back test into, 4, 4, we knew 4, 3, 4, I think we had 347 was on watch to hold. It did, but 345 below, I think could be a spot we come down and bounce up from. A deep pullback would be an almost 100% pullback would be at the 340 level. Although I don't love it. I don't hate it for a long opportunity either, but just seeing the slow drift lower, you're going to want to watch, pretty much watch tomorrow. Okay, you're going to want to watch. Let's go to the daily. I'll make it a little bit cleaner. Okay, you're going to want to watch this level right here. So yesterday, low of the day. We'll have this marked. Okay. Now I'm also doing my homework with you guys, right? So you can kind of see, how do you get your levels? How do you do this? This is what I do. I go look, what's the yesterday low of the day? Where's the areas that we see bounces? Where's the areas we see double tops, right? So quite easy to see. With 345 was our price target from last week, so we'll see if we get a test into that level. But I don't love it. I mean, you could see anywhere from 345 all the way up to 346.50 for a bounce tomorrow. But if we get underneath 345, I wouldn't really try to long anywhere until about 340 level. That's just me personally. I think I don't do anything under 345 on the long side until you get down to 340, unless you get a liquidity grab right underneath this low of the day, right? And then a pop back up really quickly. Okay, that shows, hey, we were just grabbing some liquidity down here. We're going to hold yesterday's low a day and then likely come up and try the high of the day up here, 350 area. Or if we gap up, I have no idea what's going to happen, right? I mean, ES just popped 10 points right now. I'm sure some news. Boom. All right. So just came out. House of Representatives passes a bill to postpone the debt ceiling and avoid a default voting continues. So 10-point spike there on ES, as you can see. Probably got some love on the Qs. Yeah, up like 60, 40 cents, whatever it is here. Not like, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can see a little candle right here, right? See a little candle right here. But really, we have to get above 350. 350, really get above today's high. Okay, get above today's high for continue having that upside to go try and just keep this, right? Just keep this huge momentum going. Now, would it make sense that we came down and had a, look at this run up here and we had a back test and then we had a run up and a back test? Whoa. Jeez, I am just a slob kebab today with you guys. My apologies. So look, is it healthy to get a pullback? Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. So I think if you're going to want to watch 345 to 346.50 tomorrow, I know that's a wide range, but I think a liquidity grab could come in a quick reclaim, get long, take it to 350. If we open up at or near 350, wait for the break and hold above it. And I think we're going to try highs from there, 353 to 354. 18, and then there's a gap fill up here at 357. I likely would take a reject there on the first tap of it. However, likely most gap fills do not fill on the first gap. So we'll see. Already, well, yes, already gave back about 4 points of that move. So we'll see. Let's just see where we open tomorrow. Lots of data in the morning. We know that. So Qs, look, break and hold 350, making a higher high. Test 354 above there. If not, you're going to want to watch for a possible little slight dip below 346.50. No lower than 345. If we go under 345, I wouldn't get long until that 340 level. IWM, and I'm sorry, guys, a little bit longer of a video than I usually do. I just want to make sure I'm explaining things thoroughly so everybody understands. Okay, risk on meter. Look where we bounced today, 172. Whip the fucking do. Right to where I said we'd bounce, right? Underneath 340, what did I say? 370. Oh, yeah. 172. I'm sorry. I'm so used to spies and Qs and okay. So underneath, we said if we get underneath 175 tomorrow, it's going to have a rotation back and down to 172. Now, seeing pullbacks in the broader market makes sense with what? IWM getting red today, right? Having this pullback still in this huge balance area, right? But if we want SPY and Qs to make new highs and continue the uptrend, we really need to be above 176 up to 190, 181 above there. Okay, so as a risk on meter, you're going to take a peek at IWM. Depends where we open up tomorrow. If we get back above 176, that was the high of today, right? That was the high of today. Look at it. Jesus, to the almost fucking cent. 176.01. Give me a goddamn medal. All right, so look. We got to get break and hold above 176. If so, hey, look long. Just look long on SPY and Qs and likely buy a dip and see if you can. Want to hold at minimum here. This gap fill down is 171.50 area, 171.50 to 172. Can we hold? Want to see that. Look for this triple bottom and then get up higher over 171 or 176 if we open up there. Take the break and hold. Target 177.50, 179, 177.50. We can see why. 179 above there is top of the balance. 181 is the gap. Bill, all right, guys. Hey, if you got any knowledge or any benefit from watching this video, guys, like and subscribe to the channel. Comment what you like. Comment what you didn't like. And whatever you comment that you didn't like, I really don't care. Just don't watch. No, I'm kidding. Completely free, guys. Love the feedback. Give it to me. I'm always gonna end every video like this. Is you need to wake up early, get your levels right, and of course, not do anything fucking stupid. We'll see you bright and early. Peace.